Hello, my lovely learners out there. You're once again welcome to our racial learning class. We have what RME, that is Religious and Moral Education. Religious and Moral Education. Good. Today we are going to talk about creation. Creation, okay? Then our topic is God the Creator. God who? God the Creator. So, according to history or stories, all the three main religions in Ghana believe that God or Allah is the creator of what? The environment and what? And mankind. Okay? So the three main religions in Ghana agree that God or Allah is the supreme being and the creator of what? Mankind and the environment. Okay, good. What do we mean here? We mean that God is the one who has what? Created the whole world. That is everything that do what? Exists. Everything that do exist, and in addition to what? We human being. Okay, that's what we mean by saying God the what? The creator. He's the one who has created everything. Okay, very good. Good. So let's continue and look at what some creation stories according to what the Christians. Okay, for the three main religions in Ghana, they have their different creation story. But today we are going to look at the creation story according to Christians. Okay, what the Christians believe, how God has created the world. Okay, very good. So say God is what? Is a supreme being, which means that God is very what? Or He is the one that has power over what? Everything. There is nothing that has power equal to God, or let's say that can that power can be compared to the power of God. So we call Him what? A supreme being, which means we can never see God with our naked eyes. Okay, very good. Now let's look at the creation story according to Christians. So according to Christians, the creation story can be what? Found in the book of Genesis chapter 1. That is from verse 1 to what? Verse 24. From verse 1 to verse 24. Okay? Good. Now let's start with the first day. The first day says what? On the first day, God created heaven and what? And earth. God created heaven and what? And earth. Darkness and light, day and what? And night. Okay? Heaven and earth, darkness and night and light, day and what? Night. Good. So according to the Christians, they believe that on the first day God created heaven and earth. Okay, and according to them, he said the earth is what? Formless. That is, the earth is without what? Form, and darkness has what? Has covered the whole what? Earth. The earth was without what? Form, and darkness has what? Covered the whole earth. Okay, and he said what? God said that now the way the earth is without form is not good. So God commanded that let there be what? Light, and there was what? Light. Okay, let there be light, and there was what? Light. So the light has taken over the darkness, and God commanded to be what? There should be what? Day and night. Okay, so on the first day we have what? God created heaven and earth, darkness and what? And light, day and what? And night. Okay, very good. Let's continue to what? Day 2. That is the second day. On the second day, so God created the waters above and waters what? Below. God created the waters above and waters what? Below. Okay, and He created the sky to separate what? Water above from waters what? Below. Okay, and on the second day, God created what? the dry land and what? And rivers. That is the sea and other small what? Rivers we can see. Okay? On the second day, God created the dry land and rivers. And he separated the waters above from the waters below. Okay? Good. That was on the second day. That is on the second day. God created the dry land and rivers. The dry land and rivers. Good. If we shall continue, let's continue it on the third day. The third day. So on the third day, God created all kinds of what? Plants. God created what? All kinds of what? Of plants on the third day. All kinds of plants we can name. When I ask you to name some plants, now you will be able to name as many as you can. For example, mango plant. Someone will say mango plant. Someone will also say pawpaw plant, banana plant. All kinds of plants we can see around. Both grasses, trees, the creeping one, the grandest, all are created on what? On the third day. Okay, good. Let's continue. On the fourth day, God created the firmament. Okay, that is light. Okay, the sun, the moon, and what? And the stars are created on the fourth day. Are created on the fourth day. Okay, so God created the sun to take control of what? Of day, that is to shine in the day, to give us light in the day. Okay, daytime. Then the moon and the stars to give us light in the night. Okay, or at night. Okay, good. So the light of the moon and the stars help us to be able to see in the night. So we can see that when the moon is not there, the whole there is light up, so that the whole place becomes dark. But when the moon is there and there is light up, we can see that we can see and walk around. Okay, so the moon and the stars give us light at night or in the night, and the sun give us what? Light daytime. Okay, the sun was created to give us light at daytime, and the moon and the stars to give us light at what? At night. Okay, now let's look at what? The fifth day. Now on the fifth day, God created what? Birds of the sky and what? Fishes of the waters. Okay, birds of the skies, as you can name many as you can. All birds were created on what? On the fifth day. Okay, all birds were created on the fifth day. All birds that fly, even those that walk on the ground or on the earth, were all created on the fifth day. And fishes of the waters, those in the sea and those in the small river, the dams, the pond, were all created on what? On the fifth day. Okay, on the fifth day. Good. Now let's continue. On the sixth day, God created what? Domestic animals, wild animals, and what? And humankind. When we talk of domestic animals that live in the house with us. Okay, animals that we can play with, animals that don't harm us. Okay, when they see us, they don't run away from us, they come closer to us. Okay, they are domestic animals. And the wild animals, they are animals that live in the forest or in the bush. Okay, so immediately they see you coming, they will have to do what? Run away from you, because they are not used to human being. They are not used to what? Yes, human being. Since they are not at home with us, they are not used to us. So when they see you, they run away from you. So they are animals that live in the bush. So on the third day, God created what? Domestic animals, wild animals, and what? And humankind. And humankind on the sixth day. Okay, good. Then on the seventh day, what we can tell you, someone can suggest what God created on the seventh day. What happened? Look at this. God do like this. God do like this. God, yes, I hope you can see. That's what God did on the earth. On the seventh day. On the seventh day. So on the seventh day, God does what? God rested. God rested on the seventh day. Okay? Good. So what are we learning today? We are learning about the creation story of what? Christians. How God has created the whole, the world or the universe according to Christians' story. And that story can be found in the book of Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 to what? 24. I will urge you to take your Holy Bible. Those of you who are Christians, take your Holy Bible and read Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 to what? To 24, and get more understanding. Good. In our next lesson, we'll be talking about how God created what? Humankind. Okay? Good. I'd like to bring the lesson to an end, and until we meet again, I say have a good day. Bye bye.